So, it's been a while since I made a video, but I've been keeping up to date with Tarkov. I am very in touch with the community and I watch a lot of what's going on Twitter and all the updates and stuff. But I think these patch notes definitely warrant a video because this is absolutely insane. We got the patch notes for patch 0.14.6 and I am speechless. I genuinely do not know what to say, so I'm just going to let you interpret things how you would like to interpret them. But we're going to be going over the newest edition coming to Escape from Tarkov, and I am going to refrain from saying anything negative in this video here today. I'm simply bringing you the information, and maybe I'll touch on some things here and there. But I will try my best to keep my opinions out of it that are negative. Anything that is positive, we'll touch on. But as for negativity, we're going to leave it at the door today because we can just make follow-up videos if we so choose. So, here's the patch notes. This is on the Tarkov website. You can see I'm moving the fucking cursor around. This is the Tarkov website, and the patch notes, you can get to them directly from their Twitter. Unless the entire site, their Twitter, everything has been hacked. This is real and legitimate. So, we have the Unheard Edition. Like I said, I'm going to do my absolute best to not be negative in any single way about this patch notes that we're going to be taking a look at. So, the Unheard Edition, we're going to go through the entire thing. Access to a PvE co-op mode with persistent progression. Progression will not be reset with wipes. Enhanced stash size, 10 by 72. Increased starting level of character skills. Expanded PMC pockets, additional equipment and resources in stash, unique in-game ID, unique radio electronic item, Mark of the Unheard, unique in-game melee weapon, unique in-game armband, increased mail retention time, more slots on the flea market, increased fence standing, additional main menu background, and early access, access to the ETS. So if you don't already have ETS access, this will automatically grant it for you. Let's break some stuff down. Like I said, negativity left at the door. Voice is cracking. See, it's really hard for me to hold back. So this is very interesting right here. If you can play this solo, which it very clearly says co-op, let me just say that if it comes to it, if I have to buy a second Unheard Edition and let it run in the background on this other PC to my left so I can play single player Tarkov without any risk to my account, I'm gonna do it. If it's possible, I don't know if that's possible, but I would like to think it is. Maybe I can just upgrade one of my standard accounts to the Unheard Edition. It might be a little cheaper that way, but yeah, if I could play this just by myself, this would be fucking insane. This might actually be a way to play single player Tarkov with every single fucking update that comes out on time. You don't have to wait for SPT updates. Listen, I kind of understand stuff about SPT, but I've never partaken in it. Even though, my relationship with Battlestate Games is pretty much in the dirt because I've trash talked the game a lot in my career. Said a lot of great things too, but I've definitely done my fair share of shit talking. I don't know too much about SPT, but this seems to be, the first official way to have progression in the game, and you won't be set back. You can have permanent progression forever. If you can do this solo, absolutely, I will pick this edition up. If you can't, then maybe this pretty old PC. I think it only has a 1080 in it, so I don't even know if it could fucking run Tarkov. Listen, I just need to load in the goddamn game at this point. But enhanced stash size. Listen, I wouldn't say me saying it's pay to win about some of this other stuff here is a negative comment, but maybe we'll keep it at that. Enhanced stash size. Listen, you can buy stash space now. It is what it is. Increased starting level of character skills. We paid for a head start on all the trader rep with EOD. Can we really say anything about this? I'm sure we could, but we'll leave it at that. It is what it is. Expanded PMC pockets. Now, this is 100% pay to win, and we're just going to leave it at that. This is something that every other edition of the game will not have access to. They simply will not have access to the expanded pockets, and that will give you extra space. And this is technically 100% making the game pay to win. 100%. There is no argument. Any argument you try to come at me with in the comments is void. It is 100% void. This is 100%. Even if it's one slot, this is now pay to win 100%. Now, regular EOD was always pay to win. I will die on that hill. But this is now 100% officially pay to win. You will now have more slots than standard accounts every single raid for life. Additional equipment and resources and stash. Hey, you get this every single wipe. You know, the higher your edition, the more shit you get. Listen, all it really does for you, if you play the game like myself, is get you a junk box without playing a single raid. You just sell all the shit and you go in, you play the game. That's just my opinion, but it's not really that big of a deal. Unique in-game ID. We already had this with EOD. Not really a big issue. Radio electronic, mark of the unheard. Hey, don't have a damn clue what that is, so I can't speak on it. Melee weapon. Listen, it's hard as fuck to get a melee kill in Tarkov. Let's just be brutally honest. Maybe use it once or twice in factory. Not that big of a deal. In-game armband. This is really cool. I will say, getting a unique armband just in general in the game, it's kind of hard. It's kind of tough. I mean, most Timmies run the evasion. That's it. But, Alpha, since that's pretty much the only one that's been game correlated, with your version, the Alpha players. So, assuming it's nothing like the Alpha armband, which I would assume it's not, this is fine. I really don't have a problem with it. Increased mail retention. I think that's something that is needed in Tarkov. I don't think mail should ever expire unless it's, affecting something server side. It just is what it is. More slots in the flea market. This could be argued pay to win, but you can technically achieve it through grinding the game. Increased fence standing, same as the traders. Menu background, if this is going to give you more FPS, that'd be sick. If you have the labs one on with the camera, I think it is. If you switch to the factory background, you get more FPS in the menu. It's really stupid, but it's a thing. Same with the woods. Switch over from woods to factory, you'll get some more FPS in the menu and less stutters and shit. And then access to ETS. I think this is fine. I don't have a problem with this at all. I've wanted on ETS for the longest time, and it's not like if I'm not even willing to play SPT, I think I can be trusted on ETS. That's just me though. But now I will probably have early test server access because I plan on buying this version of the game, even though I haven't played Tarkov seriously in I don't even know how long, over a year. This right here, this single player Tarkov, that's gonna get me back on the game, no matter what I gotta do. So list of changes: in-game seasons, late spring, base inertia strength. This is huge. This is a huge change. Same with the aim punch, same with the motion blur, and same with the camera shake. I mean, these are massive changes, guys. Like, I don't understand if you understand what is going on here. Did I even say that right? I don't even know. I'm just rambling. It's fucking 3:21 in the morning. I don't know why I'm up, but I am. But in all seriousness, these are huge changes to bring Tarkov back to, closer to the feeling of pre-inertia Tarkov that everybody loved, what we would call the golden years of PvP. It's really interesting. So we have some hitbox pen stuff right here. I'm assuming this is going to have to do with the arms. I haven't read it. I don't plan on reading it, but it's on screen now for you to pause the video, check it out for yourself. Same with the armor pen. So, I do not think the Unheard Edition is available yet. I tried to click this and it did not work. Let me just try it on my phone here because I don't know what this would take us to if we would click it. So let me just do it on my phone here real quick. But guys, do me a favor, make sure you drop a like on this one. It just goes to a maintenance page, so I can definitely show you that. Maintenance. So this is where we're at, my friends. This is insane. I would say this is absolutely real. I just took it to a maintenance page. It's just like, it's insane. I never thought we'd actually see the day with progressive co-op, and here we are. Like I said, if I have to go ahead and buy 2 of these editions, I don't know how much this edition is going to cost. I'm going to assume $250, genuinely. But this is me recording the video 15 minutes after the patch notes have dropped. So we had EOD clocking in at 140. I don't know what it came out to after the price increase, probably 150. So in addition with this much stuff, I see no reason this isn't a $250 edition. And if you can't play single player Tarkov, just by loading in solo, which I assume you can't, I will probably 100% probably just take the L if it comes down to it. But I will see if Tarkov can run on the other PC here first. Listen, I'm just gonna say it now. Based on what I'm seeing here, if I can run 2 Tarkov accounts at the exact same time and play Tarkov by myself, just let the other, let the co-op player die, to say it the best way, just to let my other account go and die. If you can do that, I will 100% be back to making Tarkov content, full swing, 100%. I will completely revive this channel. I will make videos every single day, and I will absolutely love this game. One thing I do want to warn about that, if items you take from a co-op raid are indeed going on the flea market and all these other things, you're gonna see more money wipes. You are going to see a lot more things happening when it comes to the in-game currency of rubles. You're going to see it be devalued very, very quickly. Wipes as we know it. If you can take co-op progressive items, sell them on the flea market. Actually, you probably can't. You probably can't because the progress doesn't wipe. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. We're 15 minutes into the fucking patch notes. I have no idea. You would assume the flea market's probably disabled. I simply do not know, my friends. We will see what happens. Maybe it's separate servers. I don't know. But this is a huge change for Tarkov. And overall, I think we took a couple steps back and we took a couple steps forward here with this patch. So I'm going to leave it up to you to interpret. I think the co-op progressive stuff is a very, very good step in the right direction. I think some of the pay-to-win stuff, it could be a very slippery slope, and that's where we're going to end it, my friends. Do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.